we're gonna go save the girl now. We're gonna go save that girl. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you. Go with all pigs. Be careful not to scare them. Yeah, you heard me, right? For that, you can feed them bait to hold them down. Oh, okay, so they're telling us how to. So you can use bait to basically calm the pigs down, so you can walk up to them very fast. So that's not neat to know. You might want to use. The fact is that bait's going to be useful for at least one piece of heart later on this island. That you do see like dark patches of earth. There's a particular pig that can dig into those, and sometimes they actually hold really good treasure for you, especially one that can give you a heartfully good response to the mix. So we just gotta cut the trees down here. That sign says don't enter without, don't enter. It's forbidden to enter this place, but I guess I digress. Let's go up this hill here. Huzzah! We have to cross the bridge here. This bridge is not very safe. Look at this wooden bridge. It even's got a hole in the middle of it. Maybe that's for Ariel, because, Ariel doesn't know how to, jump, I guess, auto jump. She was not programmed with it. We can cut this grass down for additional benefits, such as hearts, rupees, and magic when we get it. Huh? Oh, wasn't that convenient? She landed on the tree branch. Good. All I have to do is cut the tree down and we'll be good to go. Let's get up here. Hiya! What the? Who is that? You are on my island. I will not allow it! My sword will dive right into your body to take you down. Watch me. Huzzah! Well, I guess that is only his life savings, I guess. Really. Or his dead savings comparable to now. But whatever. Go up this way here. She's almost there. Let's dive that kid. Hey-ya! Yeah! We're gonna go against two at once. We want to use ZL as well, because that will actually do our lock-on targeting system incorporated from Ocarina of Time, so that we can attack those enemies with ease. What? Curse this branch! And snap. Sort of an anime trope there. Ouch. I'm here to save you, ma'am. Wow, what's with that getup? Well, whatever. So, where am I? Oh, that's right. The giant bird came and... Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you got dropped on that summit, I thought sure you'd... Summit? So the bird dropped me on top of a mountain. Well, isn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt in full to that bird in full. But miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Come back here. I was supposed to save you. Oi, big brother. Hey, Ariel. Don't come across the bridge. Alright, you said so. Come across the bridge. No, I said no. Why does no one listen to me? Ariel, no! Brother! That's it. I'm coming after you, bird. And I'm gonna put you into a stew later on. Ah! Let me go! Stupid kid! Get your hose out together! She's gone! There's nothing you can do! Man. What? You want to come with us on our ship? That's right. Do you understand what we're asking? We're pirates. Pirates! The terror of the seas. What do we get for bringing some helpless little kid along? I'll tell you, we get a headache. I know you must feel with your sister being kidnapped and all. Really doesn't really have anything with us now, does it? And how'd you figure that? Oh, whoa there! Who's where you are? You think he's getting butted in somebody else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And what do you mean by that? Just be quiet a moment, I'll tell you. Now, as workman travel doing letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear multiple things. Have you haven't heard the word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter, whatever you've heard it or not, it seems that in the case that young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who just kidnapped from this island also had long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why I grabbed her. Well, that shut her up. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Mah Boy here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is that true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird who kidnapped both you and Mah Boy's sister has made its foul nest to the north of the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that place where... So, what are you going to do? Under circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Mah Boy a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about the Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there nothing but a cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on, even a simple little island like this has something you know could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with, anything? Tell you what, you come back with something like that, we'll still let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better say goodbye to your family when you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Alright, we'll go after her. I know of a metal plate that we can use. Why not? Grandma, I'm gonna need a metal plate. I'm gonna have to borrow one. Again? Yes. What's it for this time? For reasons you won't need to know. What is it, my boy? Please, tell me Grandma's troubling you. And where's Ariel? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? I'm gonna need something off the wall. It's gone! Where did the metal plate go? Grandma! Well, I wasn't gonna tell you, my boy, but I was a hero one day. I was a heroic person one day. Is this what you're looking for? Here. Take it with you. You got the hero shield! This is a legendary shield that has been used by the hero himself! Though you can't claim that, though. It's, rumors were not really true in the past 100 years. But anyway, hold ZR to defend yourself while holding the sword. You can move around with defendable targeting. And I love it how, Link is still in his pose of getting the item. It feels like it's happening in real time. Is that because it's true? Ariel has really been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster would take such a sweet young child? I don't know. But I will find it. My sword and I will find whoever kidnapped it. And look, if we kill that bird, we're going to be eating good for a month, I'll tell you that much. Let's go see if we can board that ship. Alright, come on. Alright, yeah! I'm angry at these trees. Thank you. Angry at the trees, angry at the grass. I'll be cutting that bird up like I do this grass, like this. Huzzah! That bird will not see it coming. Alright, here we go. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you going to get splinters and cry? No, it's a metal well, I guess a metal shield, metal splinters are gonna hurt like nothing else, and I've felt that before. Ugh, it's not a friendly feeling. Well, anyway, if you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? Yes, ma'am. We're stealthy pirates. That's why we use this gong to show us that we're coming. Alright, men. The wind sells us to the northwest. We head for the Forsaken Fortress. Let's go. Good luck, my boy. Good luck fighting Ariel. Take care of yourself. I'll be back before you know it. Huh? Grandma! I'll be back, Grandma! You'll see! I'll bring back Ariel, I promise! How long is this gonna go on? Do you think? Do you have an estimate? Huh? Are you sure you should just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we should just turn around and take you back to your island? There should be like a yes or no and have it canceled. Just say, game over. And the ship back up. There we go. My boy, listen, kid, you can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you better report below decks, ask him what you should be doing. We better go hit down there. You can talk to the pirates here, but they'll give you basically flavor text and such what you need to do next, so we'll just skip them for now, and we'll get to know them later. A pirate crew. We need to go down here. Let me take a drink of water. Gotta be hydrated, especially on the high seas, you know.
Oh, stop right there! This is Mrs. Tetra's cabin! Most of us real pirates aren't even allowed in here. There's no way we're letting an outsider in. Don't even think it.
Apparently this has happened before. I assume you're Nico?
Oh, well, now, right there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so do as I say, okay? Right? Now, first off, you'll have to take that test of all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real carefully like, and you can cram into your little, no doubt, mushy, swabby brain. First off, just walk over here. Pretty simple. Now, actual first step. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the easy part. Just walk up to it and tilt the L trick to step on it. Presto! Switch pressed. Booyah.
How is this working in the ship? I have no idea.
Now, check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you've got to jump on them. Like this. Hey-ya! First jump is easy. Great, so I was able to jump to this first one myself. But the next one is not too far, right? This way you gotta do this. Hey, blooper! Up. You step at the right of the rope. You can grab onto it and use the L string to swing. Swing till you get close enough to the next platform, then press A to let go, and jump to it. So do you think you've got how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you'll have to start over.
How did he jump? He has the moon jump code, I'm pretty sure he does.
It'll probably take you at least 1 year for your girl to make it all the way over here. 1 rough year. 1 tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now, give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two.
Well, let me empower you to prove you wrong. First, I'm going to reset the timer, because I'm not sure if the timer continues on during the tutorial, so might as well refresh the timer. Now, in the GameCube, this is a little more trickier, as you could only stop and then swing. You have to stop, make your controls over and everything. But in the Wii U version, the HD version, you can basically change your directory while swinging. So that might cause a little issue here and there with jumping from platform to platform, but it's not too hard. Now, don't mess up this jump here. How's it go?
What? You did it already? I am proud to have you as my underling. I wonder if it's okay just to give that to him. I don't see why not. I don't know to get busted. Again. Anyway, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's a reward for the great and generous Nico. Just hurry, take it before someone comes. Especially Tetra. I don't want to get the branding again. Okay. You said I can have it. Let's go. And we get our next item in our inventory. We got the spoils bag. You can now keep items from enemies in this handy pouch. It can hold up to 8 kinds of items. You can press any of the buttons on the item screen to see what's inside. Hey, my boy! We're here. Let's go. Okay. That was quick. Alright, Nico, you're going to have to stand there. Don't worry. I'll tell Tetra all about this gift you gave me. It'll be really nice and basic. I told you that so. Sorry. I am an outsider. I don't follow to pirate rules. Pirate rules are more guidelines than actual rules. So, let's go. Huzzah. Gonna get more water, man. I'm thirsty, aren't I? Hey, my boy, here I am, up here. Okay. What are you doing with Nico? Nothing. Nothing at all. No. Don't think you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? No, not at all. Well, whatever. You did not look something. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. Well, that's the most terrible thing to see. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that long ago, it used to be a hideout for a no-good group of pirates you used to compete with. Happy birthday, Lakefield's birthday. Let's say Lyos Van here on Twitch. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being here. But there were just a small time, but now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it. Look. Huh? Where? Over there! By that window! Oh, that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I bet anything that place is where you got your sister locked up. But the place looks so underground, really tight guard. This won't work. We'll be spotted before we get anywhere near landing there. Too bad Thanksgiving's over. That's a big birdo. Indeed. What do we do now? Ah. Stand still for a second. Huh? What are you gonna do? Huh? What the? How'd I get into a barrel? My boy, you kind of conked out there for like 5 minutes and figured that this is the best way of doing it. We put you in a barrel and do this. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready?
Yes, miss.
Never you fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. You know, I'm pretty sure they came up with this plan to basically get rid of Link. Just say, hey, we'll just get rid of him and then we can move on our merry way. So we got 3, 2, 1. Fire! This is not gonna stop, and this is not gonna be going well. Boom! My sword! No! My sword! Well, I guess it's late, but your voices remind me of Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle. Okay. I didn't think I was going to be on the caliber of them, but it's nice to be mentioned like that. Ugh. That was a rough landing. Ugh. Your sword there all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was a bit off. The look on your face. Priceless. Huh? I slipped the stone into your pockets before we fired over there. It's not only stone either. Oh, I'm glad this stone didn't fall out of my pocket when landing on the wall. I can see you're doing through the stone, and obviously you can hear me through it, so when you see the little durian A on your screen, you better press that button. I put that stone on your quest status screen. You can use the items undertaking. Take a look. It's pretty basic. Hey, but listen carefully. I'm going to need this back after you save your sisters. Don't go losing it, you understand?
Well, that's going to be a knock on wood. This is a blindo or nostalgia run? No, Lyos on Twitch. It is a replay. It's a replay through. As for those reminding on YouTube, I am redoing this playthrough. I originally did stream this a few months ago with a co-host, and somehow down the line it wasn't. The playthrough was just not looking good in its retrospect, so I won't go into full details on it. But just to saying that the end result was the playthrough had to be taken down off of YouTube for unknown reasons. So we're going to stealth section here, folks. So yeah, we don't have a sword. We can't kill anything or defeat anything. And if we are captured by any way means, we're going to be put into prison. Now this might actually not be a bad thing, because that actually gets you to a heart piece that's in this place. Yeah, this is the Forsaken Fortress. This is technically our first dungeon. This is our first dungeon. We can't do anything with it until we get to the very end where we can get our sword back. In the meantime, we're going to have to find stuff on the ground to basically defend ourselves with. Now, there are lights everywhere. We need to take down that one over there. I believe we have to go through this place first. Alright, so we go right here. And let's see, I believe we gotta grab this. There we go. We get our treasure chest here. And what do we get? We get our dungeon map. You can view it by tapping the map screen on the Wii U gamepad and even see rooms you haven't even seen yet. So again, I am playing with the gamepad, so I can't technically show this, but unfortunately. But you can use the map screen and actually see, maps and everything. So if we got kidnapped, if we got put into prison, this is where we would have been put into. So we're not gonna. So you'll be put back here at any time if you get captured. There was on the initial, my initial Twitch run I did a few months back. I did basically did a really weird trick where I somehow avoided a moblin. I avoided a moblin from capturing me, even though I clearly was in his sight, which was kind of interesting and funny. Too bad I couldn't keep that shot though. Listen up, my boy. There's a monster running the searchlight up there. If you can slay the monster, then maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed and you have a shield. If I were you, I would try to use that shield to deflect that monster's blows and see if you can make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon with A. But that's just me. What will you do? So this is a mechanic that oddly doesn't get very used after this initial area. Because of there isn't much of the weapon variety in this game, but we'll get to that when we get to see more weapon variety. But we have our enemies here, the Goblins. I didn't, mention their names, but these are the first instances of Goblins. The main mook of the main bad guys' evil forces. We want to throw this pot. We got here is Deku sticks. We need to pick one of these up and use it as a way of our defending ourselves. We're going to grab one here. Now we want to don't use the B button to throw. We want to use the A to swing. It's kind of odd, when you have a sword, you use the B button to swing, but for some reason, when a Deku stick, you have to use the A button to swing. So we just have to. And this is a very dangerous type of area because well, come on! I'm trying to pick up that sword. It wouldn't work. Pick up that. All right, come on, you. Come on now, I want to kill you. There you go. I don't know why I have such trouble with this sometimes. Well, now that guy is down, we can now get up there freely because there was a light on that window. But now with that window now completely cleared up, we can now get up there with ease. And don't worry if I don't pick up the heart piece that's in this dungeon. We'll be coming to this dungeon back later for story reasons, so that means we'll have our sword and everything, and then we will have to, you know, get that heart piece later. Let's go and continue this place, shall we? So now we're here. We're back in this base here. Now, if you do fall down, there are multiple ways to getting back up here. Though the fact that you... Oh, there's actually a chest over there I missed. Let's see if I can get this back here. There we go. This is our compass, I believe. You got the compass! Now you can see where things are hidden in the dungeon! View the new map screen and see for yourself. With the compass in hand, we can now see where all the chests are. But again, most of these chests in this area are going to be in places where technically you need to be very stealthy. We're going to basically try to avoid confronting enemies as much as possible. Like we said before, we took down that one searchlight. That's the only light you need to take down. You can take down the others if you want to, but it's not required in the slightest. Let's jump over this way. And let's get up here. Now we're going to be facing our second enemy here. This is, I believe, the Moblin. Moblins are very... You know, basically the main mook of the Zelda franchise. Though it has, they basically change from the game to game, so it's a little weird how they keep changing. But the basic shape stays the same. But we need to be careful with these guys because these guys can sniff around, and also we have rats too. Rats can almost see through you, or see through your defenses, or at least your type of barrel, and sometimes it could harm you. Moblins have a really good sense of smell, and they can almost detect you very far away. But we're almost up to the top of this dungeon. This dungeon is not very big in the slightest. And I don't really consider this an actual real dungeon because it forgoes the idea of, you know, big keys and everything and all that such. But it's weird that they introduce stealth when you don't need to use stealth at all later in the game. Like, it's completely forgotten. This Moblin is in a very odd place. I don't like this Moblin's placement. Just because his eyesight detection is technically supposed to be that light that he's carrying, at least the light's reflection on the ground. And it's very selective where this hitbox is, and sometimes it can. And again, we're very far into this dungeon, and then you get caught. You have to go all the way back to that jail cell I showed you earlier, which can be very annoying. This guy is basically a killing point for any type. If you're trying to speedrun this game, this guy's a little tricky to get around. Now, you can get caught by this thing, and if you are stopped real quickly, he may not capture you. So, you just gotta be quick on it. I usually finish the camera this way so I can get at least away from him, so it's technically, you know, outside the loading zone for him. There we go. Now, it is to be fair, there isn't very many loading zones in the overworld. It's mostly a seamless world, to be fair, so you could say it's the open world game, which it technically is. So we have our new mechanic here. We can hug a wall and basically shimmy across. It's not used very much, but when it does, it just feels kind of out of place in my eyes. It just feels a tacked on thing, to be fair. Now, if you do get captured, there are a few crates you can push down that will essentially give you a shortcut so you don't have to go through the tedium of, you know, going past that Moblin again or something. Just something simple and easy so you can, you know, get back to where you were. But that's about it. We're done with the stealth. We come over here. Hey, look! It's my sword! My sword! I'll get you now! Yeah! Oh no! And we have our first mini-boss. The shielded sword Goblin. You got your back your hero sword you dropped. Now you're in business. Take care not to drop it again, or Orca will have your head for that one. Anyway, alright, it's time to get business. The shield Goblin is a new enemy type. It's meant to be more defensive as he has a shield, so he could potentially block your attacks. But he's pretty easy to take down, no about it. I do consider him a mini-boss because the mini-boss music does play here. So, bear that in mind. Let's get in this. Alright, where is she? Where is she? If I can take a look and... There she is! My boy! Big brother! Ariel! Alright, come to save you. Wait a minute. Oh no. What's that sound? Ah! Oh good! Now I can cut you down to size, you monstrous bird. Let me get my sword out and... Let me go! Ah! As soon as I get my sword out, I'll cut off your talons! Mark my words! I will end your life very well!
What do you have there? A boy dressed in a crab? In a crab shirt and orange pants. Chuck him to the sea.
Oh, game over. Or is it? Well, I don't have the indicator and I'm going to drown in the water, so I can basically float above and... Hello.